He's not had meat of any kind since he was a toddler. The fish and the fish fingers, when he started eating that was spectacular. But if he's now eating the chicken in chicken nuggets as well, this is another huge breakthrough that... Hello folks and welcome to another weekly vlog, and as you can see, after last week's anomaly, we are back to starting the vlog outside the co-op. And I don't know if you can hear Andy. If I start a sentence with hello vlogs, he has to make sentence noises for as long as that sentence continues for. So I wonder how long I could speak for before he stops mumbling along in the background thinking he's doing the vlog intro. You right back there? He's waiting for Anna to come out of the shop. If you missed the end of last week's vlog, you might not have seen the news that we have now officially decided that we're keeping Andy off school until the schools reopen, unless the situation changes with how well he's coping with it. But after last week was a big improvement on where we were a couple of weeks before when he was at home. So if every week's like last week, then that seems like a system that works and is probably the safest for everyone involved. So that's why he's with me. We are just waiting for Anna to finish work, and then we're gonna... Are we gonna go and look at a church?
And home.
Which church are we gonna go and look at?
To go to this market in Stamford.
We're not going all the way to Stamford. We can go to that one, I should think. Yeah, we're gonna go and look at a church. Anna doesn't know about this yet, so I hope she's not too tired and hungry after being at work for the last 5 hours while me and Andy watched the Money in the Bank WWE pay-per-view.
At food bank.
Yeah.
At church.
He thought it was a food bank thing, which is why he was so keen to watch
churches.
it. He was very disappointed when it was just wrestling with ladders.
The churches.
Yes, we can go and look at a church. It is Tuesday, and to celebrate Tuesday, we have some exciting news. Anna, come over here. Come on. Come over here, Anna. Come and tell us your exciting news. Come on now. By the way, have you seen that I was on nationwide Japanese TV? I'll put a link to that in a second. But here's Anna with her exciting news. Would you like to tell us your exciting news?
I don't know how, but I won the fourth academic award.
She's the brainiac of her degree. She won the Brainiacs Award. Do you get a trophy?
I assume so. Other people I know from my media group got a trophy.
That's so cool.
You got it, didn't you?
I got, the award I got was Best Dissertation, which was the only award they did. They didn't do any other awards then.
Boring one.
Yeah. So, well, they didn't do this award back then.
I'm sure they didn't.
Well, they didn't. I'd have won it, obviously.
I don't think you want out. Yeah, I know your antics over there.
Yeah, I told them if I didn't win stuff, I'd burn the place down. But yes, congratulations, Brainiac.
Yeah, I was making a cup of tea and someone went, congratulations, Anna. I was like, for what? What did I do?
In other news, we've got the face masks that we talked about on last week's video. People asked where we got them from. So these are from, it's pronounced Hygge, apparently, Hygge gear. I'll put a link down in the description below. It's Hygge gear. This isn't an ad or anything. They haven't even got an affiliate program because I checked. But this is where we got. Yeah, this is where we got the masks from. When you first go on the website, they look expensive because they're $18.99 each. But certainly when we ordered, there was an offer where you buy one, get 3 free. So it was $18.99 for 4. But the one I wanted to show you is, if you could just hold that and point it at me.
It's a sun.
This is my autism awareness mask, which, if I can get it on my head.
With a hat on?
I don't want people to see my hair. Oh, I've got my glasses on as well.
What?
But there we have my autism awareness mask. Now I'm safe to go on the tube.
Your glasses stream up.
I know, someone said if I pull it up higher,
And put it on your glasses.
yeah, then it won't steam up as much. So actually, yeah, that works.
Yeah, when I have to wear the ones like the ones that go over your face that you put around your ears at uni for my C exam, or I got marked down for moving my glasses. I was like, yes, but I cannot see.
I'm smiling, but you can't tell. We did get one of these for Andy as well, but we ordered 2 packs. One of them we got, yeah. I got the express delivery without telling Anna, so hers are going to be a few days yet, because I wanted to pay the extra £2 to get mine now. Because I'm an impatient man. We've just dropped Anna off at work.
Oh.
We picked Amy up on the way, and we seem to have come via a level crossing, which has amused Andy greatly, because we've literally just pulled up just in time for the barrier to come down, which is perfect timing, don't you agree? No, we're just doing this one.
Then one.
Because no, we're doing this one. We come in and do lots of them at the weekend. This is a little secret bonus one. Bonus train. Which way do you think the train's coming from?
The right.
We'll
I always
see.
get it wrong though.
I'll go left then. I was right. I was right.
Ah.
Loser, loser, loser. A little bit later in the evening, Andy has gone to bed. We've done our live stream, and now we're continuing with the Marvel marathon that we've been doing for the last few weeks, that she does when she's not even with me. Monster. So we watched, I got to watch the second half of Captain America Winter Soldier. We also watched like the last 20 minutes of Thor the Dark World before that. So I've seen the end of Thor the Dark World, the second half of Captain America Winter Soldier, and now we're watching what will realistically be the first 45 minutes or so of Guardians of the Galaxy, and then she'll go and watch the rest of it in bed. This isn't how you're supposed to do marathons together, but because I've seen them all so many times, I don't mind just nipping in and out of them. But
I mean, I have seen this one before, but I felt like I couldn't not watch it because it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, come on.
yeah, if you're watching them all in order, you have to watch them all in order.
Yeah,
They're the
exactly.
rules. Let's proceed. It is Wednesday, folks. As you can see, Amy is on her way back to her mum's house. I have a scarf with me because I've also got to go to the pharmacy to pick up Andy's medication because we're out of that. But yeah, we're ploughing through the week this week. Very uneventful stuff. Although I did notice you didn't do any schoolwork at all yesterday.
That's a lie, I just didn't do it in your house.
Well, bearing in mind you get up at lunchtime now.
No, I don't.
I walked into her room at like 9:15 this morning. Come on, Amy.
No, it was 9 o'clock.
Time to get up.
No, it was 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's still 2 hours after you're supposed to get up.
No, he said get up. I said no, my alarm hasn't gone off yet. And you said to wake you up at 9. I was like, no, I did not.
Yeah, well, you should be
I said
getting up at 7
9.
and starting schoolwork at 9.
No.
This is the advice I'm giving to everybody. Ridiculous.
I'm not gonna follow that though. I go to sleep at like 3. I finished watching Guardians of the Galaxy last night and I cried. I cry every time when Groot dies. But it's not even when he dies, it's when Rocket's crying over him.
Spoilers for a 5-year-old movie.
I know, sorry about that, guys.
Is Lucy at home?
Yeah.
You should make her come and meet me at a park. There is a park nearby.
They camped in the garden last night, did I tell you?
Yeah, Lucy camped in her own garden, a weird child. Very strange. Prescription collected. In other news, I'm slowly getting better at breathing downwards so that the mask doesn't steam up my glasses. Which is a real skill, an important skill in this new world. It's Thursday and we're doing something new in the new normal today because it's time for Andy's review meeting with his social worker, but his social worker obviously can't come and visit us, so we've had to set up a Zoom meeting, which we're about to do. So I've got Zoom all set up on the computer over here. We just need to try and round Andy and Anna up. I think Andy's getting dressed upstairs now, and then we can have this social worker meeting. In other news, I did cut my hair again this morning, this time without Anna's supervision. I just got fed up of it, so just vroom, straight up. I don't think it looks disastrous. It looks better than it did when it was too long and I was having to wear the cap earlier on in the week, but goodness me, do I need the hairdressers to reopen. But I will keep you informed of how the social worker meeting goes. I'm sure it's going to be fine. It's just the normal, like, checking we're still alive, checking Andy's still alive kind of thing. But, yeah, having to do this over Zoom is, if anything, it's more convenient because it means it's just bang and done. Well, that meeting was much quicker and easier than it is when she comes here.
No, Dave barking.
Yeah, Dave was around in the room. We didn't want to have to put him out in the garden because he just doesn't like visitors. So yeah, Zoom is a wonderful thing that should continue after all this is said and done.
We should have invested before COVID.
Yeah. In other news, we have another one of these Morrison's box. This is another new one, isn't it? What's this one?
No idea, bigger.
This is a bigger box, yeah. Shall we see what's in it? Does it give us an idea of how much we spend with the curtains closed? The delivery man, when he gave me the box, said, I don't think I've ever seen your blinds open before. That's from the delivery man.
It's just because it's very bright here.
It's because we were on that call, so we needed some light in the room. Oh, we've got asparagus.
I've never had asparagus.
I've only had it a couple of times. Get out, Dave. This is already the fancy. This is a £45 box. The ones we've been getting so far are £35 boxes. I don't really know how to cook asparagus. The only time I've ever had it was in a fancy hotel and it was wrapped in bacon and
Well, I'm
dripping in butter.
sure we can look on the internet.
Wrap it in bacon, dripping it in butter. Portobello mushrooms as well. This is... We've got the rich person's box. Is this what an extra tenner gets you? Chantenay carrots.
I think it's the farmer's box or something.
A Cornish cauliflower.
Is there other ones?
I guess. Just boring old onions. Ah, potatoes that are open.
Cool.
Dave, don't eat that.
No, hey,
they're
he's got it. He's got it.
Is it a problem if he eats a raw potato?
I don't know.
Dave, come back.
Hey, no.
Get ready.
Give me that.
They're Jersey Royals. So
Give me
that's
that.
good. You can't have a raw potato, Dave. Get away from all the veg.
It was holding it like an egg.
Yeah, you probably didn't know what to do with it. Right, then we have 2 big bags, so we normally have 1 big bag for
What's
food.
up, Roo?
Get ready, please get ready.
Later, not right
So
now.
we have
Jimmy Jams.
fancy bacon.
For Jimmy Jams.
In a minute.
We have pork loin medallions. Gonna make some nice dinners with this stuff. Mince.
And what is the mince?
Oh, it's lamb mince. In
What's
fact,
the mince used for, Kevin?
well, this won't be for lasagna. This I'll make some kebabs with that. It's lamb mince.
Oh, okay.
Here's the beef mince for lasagna.
Yeah.
There's loads of meat here. More. My word! This is more meat than we need for a week. Chicken thighs,
Yeah.
which I know you're not a fan,
I
a
don't
fan
like
of,
fries, no.
but
Well, we can freeze some. Like, it's not going to go
then we've got
anywhere.
another big bag, which I was led to believe there was steaks in this box. If this bag doesn't have steaks in, I'm going to go and complain to Mr. Morrison. I want my steaks. Hey, 2 ribeye steaks. I tell you what, for 45 quid, this feels even better value than the one we were getting before.
That was basic, so wasn't it?
2 bottles of milk.
2 milk.
What you're not getting is stuff like the store cupboard essentials. This is literally just £45 worth
But
of
we've
fresh
got
food.
so much pasta
Yeah.
and rice.
We've got cheese and butter,
There's something else in there.
Yeah.
parmesan, I think. Oh no, vintage Red Fox vintage Red Leicester fancy cheese, like millionaire's cheese. This is nice. Oh, you can't have the cheese. This is nicer food than we would ever buy if we were walking around the shop. I mean, I don't remember the last time. I don't know if we've ever bought ribeye steaks before.
What is the difference? What do we normally have?
Well, those 2 steaks, that's £8 worth of steak, yeah? We would never spend £8 on
Or
meat
7.
for a dinner.
7 there.
Yeah, but still, that's some good value. If you're good for your store cupboard stuff and it's just fresh stuff you need, or like us, you've been getting the £35 one for a few weeks and you've still got loads of pasta and stuff like that knocking around and you don't need more of the store cupboard stuff.
Oh no!
If you just need to, he's trying to eat the asparagus. If you're just trying to stock up on fresh for 45 quid, that, like I say, that's more, I mean, we're gonna have to stick some of that in the freezer. That's more food than we need for a week.
And we've got
That's
a lot of
awesome.
food, haven't we?
Yeah.
And meals.
Good work again, Morrison's.
Pixar kid.
Exciting news, boys and girls.
Yes.
KFC in Peterborough has reopened.
Pixar.
He's been asking for some KFC chips. He just wants something from some kind of fast food.
A Pixar,
So
yeah.
despite getting all
A
that lovely
Pixar.
food earlier and me looking forward to a steak,
Pixar.
we're now going to KFC for dinner.
Or
Which
udon. Oh, udon.
Pixar.
If it's
yeah.
more than like 10 cars, I'm not waiting.
I think you've underestimated Andy's
It's
persistence.
ridiculous.
There's not going to be more than 10 cars
Kevin, it was
queuing
a
to get into
3-hour
KFC.
wait the other day. I'm not waiting that long.
Let's go and investigate. Man, we have a KFC cup. We've got some KFC food. Andy's got his KFC chips. We're so happy. I know I said this was mainly for him. It is mainly for him.
No, it
but now I
isn't.
can smell the KFC. It's been so long since I've had anything disgusting and rascally. And now I get disgusting rascal food, and I'm very happy about it. Is it good, Andy?
Yeah, let's go home.
I've already got mayonnaise all over my mouth. Zinger Tower Burger. Very, very happy about this. He's got 2 lots of chips. Oh, this is worth it.
Let's go home.
This is worth the trip. We've got to eat first, Andy. It'll be cold if we go all the way home. Well, that was a bit special. It was a long time. It's been a long time since I've had KFC hot wings. Oh, I could eat another 30 of them. I could go back round, get a family bucket and eat it all quite happily. That was amazing. That is possibly the greatest meal I've ever eaten. Ooh, yeah.
Can we go past see if Wagamama's open?
It definitely isn't.
Oh, I love a
Plus, we can't
Wagamama.
drive past Wagamama. It's in the pedestrian zone.
Yeah, but there's like a car park like 10 feet away.
The other advantage of parking where we're parked to eat is over there. The buses go past, so Andy's got to see a couple of buses. And just there, the trains go past.
Going back to go home now.
So he's got to see a couple of trains as well.
Is that 2 packs?
Yeah, he's already
That's
finished
popcorn.
off 1 entire portion of chips. He's on his
Back home,
second
yeah.
portion. We did give him a couple of bits of popcorn chicken as well.
Back home.
Soon,
He
we
knows.
finish.
Finish your food first, then we can go home. We are home. Andy has gone straight upstairs to get his pyjamas back on, but 2 exciting pieces of news. Exciting piece of news number 1, he ate all the popcorn chicken. So that's another thing that he'll eat. I think he was just that desperate to get some kind of fast food into him that he ate the chicken of the popcorn chicken as well. I know there's not a huge amount of chicken in there, but bearing in mind he's not had meat of any kind since he was a toddler, the fish and the fish fingers, when he started eating that was spectacular. But if he's now eating the chicken in chicken nuggets as well, this is another huge breakthrough that I kind of wish we'd made more of a big deal of going there now. But I guess the fact that we didn't is why he was so keen to. He was just sitting about minding his own business and just ate it. It's always offered to him. Dave can smell the KFC on us. We always put a little bit of what we're having in his plate or on his little box if it's a takeaway thing. But he doesn't usually eat it. But yeah, 2 portions of chips and like half a box of, oh, there you go, 6 pieces of popcorn chicken, which is awesome. And the other exciting piece of news is I've just paid less than £1 a litre for petrol for the first time. I mean, I don't even remember. That could potentially be the first time ever. I don't remember the last time petrol was that cheap, if it's ever been that cheap since I've been driving.
99.7, I think it was.
Yeah, in fact, I think it was about 70p a litre when I started driving, so I probably have done it, but maybe not in the last 10 years. 99.7p a litre. I didn't even need any.
Oh, the petrol station. As we were going in, the lights were on. I was back and turned them off.
Yeah, there was a petrol station down the road that was charging like 115p still, and by the time we left Morrison's, where it was less than £1, they'd turned the lights off on their price thing, so it didn't show their prices anymore. So I guess nobody was going to them. Did you have some popcorn chicken?
Wow.
Was it nice?
And chips.
Yeah, and chips. Was it nice?
Yes.
Excellent. Say that again, Andy.
Those are waffle fish fingers, please.
He's just had 2 portions of chips and that popcorn chicken, and now he still wants his waffles and fish fingers as we walk back through the door. He's wandered back in. Yeah, he's just wandered back in, thinks he's late for dinner because we were out. Goodness
Probably why I
me.
wanted to come home.
Yeah. Oh, got to eat this quick or I'm going to miss dinner. My goodness. He's having a half portion. I'm not giving him his full dinner after that. That's ridiculous. It is Friday. Very little to tell you about Friday. It's already gone 7:30 in the evening. I've spent all day working. Fridays are busy. It does mean I don't have to make any more Football Manager videos until Tuesday now, because we've got to take Andy to respite on Monday, so we need to keep Monday free as well. He has got back into the habit, though, of playing the Disney game, the Disneyland game. This is what he played for about 2 or 3 weeks before we went to Disney last year. He has been going on all day about going to Disneyland in May. He remembers that's what we told him.
All week.
Yeah, all week. We keep reminding him we're not going this year, but he's struggling to accept it again at the moment. So we'll see how that pans out. We would be going in just over a week if we were still going, which makes her cry every time I talk about it.
Oh my God.
It is Sunday. I'm not actually sure when I last picked up the camera, whether it was Thursday or Friday.
Hello folks, it's Sunday and we've done nothing.
Yeah, it certainly wasn't yesterday. there's nothing to tell you. And I know this is supposed to be a weekly vlog, and we're obviously going to keep it going, but I think we have to resign ourselves to the fact that until we can actually go out and do stuff again, we can't just turn it on every day and say the same thing of we're just sitting at home doing nothing. So we'll just show you the interesting bits. I guess the vlogs going forward will be a little bit shorter until we're able to get out and about again, but we'll still make sure there is a video coming out 5 o'clock every Monday, and it will give you a good feel of the week without necessarily making you sit through half an hour of we're still doing nothing. Which,
I got my thing this week.
what thing?
My award.
I think we've talked about that in the vlog, haven't we?
Not last week. It happened this week. That would be. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me.
I'm pretty sure we already talked about it, but Anna got Best Student in the Universe, or whatever it was.
In the universe.
What was the actual award called?
Academic.
An Academic Achievement Award, for being smarty pants. So there was that. That's pretty much the only thing that's happened this week. Of course, I might yet be about to win the Streamer Showdown for the second time. That continues tonight.
We've got a food delivery.
Yeah, let's wrap this up because we are clutching at straws a little bit. And he's just doing his normal lying down waiting for trains. So if you have enjoyed this week's vlog, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more of this excitement. And thank you very much for watching.